What's up guys, Here321 here, welcoming you back to some more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. So, before we start this episode, I just want to explain something. So, for the past few days, you have been seeing lots of Paper Mario Origami King gameplay. That's because episodes 12 through 17 are gone. My pre-recorded episodes of 12 to 17 have been corrupted or just didn't have any audio on them. So here I am, about like a few months later after the playthrough actually, coming back to replay these episodes so I don't like quit this game, because this game is really important to me out of the SpongeBob series, just because I really do want to show off the notable differences. And yeah, my opinion of this game has slightly changed from what I've been experiencing firsthand, because always the second playthrough always comes in with more information you probably didn't know about. First things first, the inconsistencies between the two files, that's already been explained. Second, yeah, I am sorry for the long wait for people who actually did enjoy this game. So let's continue on through the third boss fight. I've made sure to replicate all the collectibles that I have collected, so when I do come back to collect everything, we won't go through any repeats. So let's just go.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and its breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help!
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto!
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it!
There's no button. Alright, this is the Robot Patrick fight. This is actually my second favorite boss in the game. This fight is really nice. So, Patrick spins around, and I should not have gotten hit there. After the persistent shot, Patrick will spin around, and after he spins around for a while, he gets dizzy. And when he gets dizzy, that's the opportunity for you to hit him. So he goes back to the center just because of game decisions, and then rinse and repeat like all the other boss fights. And honestly, I'm trying to like remember the discussion I had beforehand, just because this is a repeat episode. I really wish that the areas we fight the bosses had their own stages in the game, because this would have been such a fun stage. This stage is actually in the industrial park is actually an area in the Game Boy version of this game, and it just sucks how we won't actually have a real stage.
This squirrel too far. Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style.
And now we bring out the power of Texas. How many people do I actually trigger saying that? I doubt I do trigger anybody by saying it, but it feels less funny now that I say it more often, because I realize how much I've been saying Texas a lot when I started like watching through my playthroughs, just so I can like catch up with the stuff. But Sandy's playthrough, there's boxes falling down, so you gotta be careful not to break these things, because after Robot Patrick gets hit, he pulls the lever and the toxic ooze rises. We actually have less of an area to fight the boss now. He shoots, he spins, watch out for the indicators. Honestly, this boss is kind of harder than the original version, which is kind of weird, because normally it goes the other way around, how the original is much harder. Kick. He pulls on a toxic ooze. another time. Freaking pukes up acid ice cream. Bro, how does that taste though? Does that taste good at all? Okay, but oh, why didn't it? There is something wrong with that emblem over there. I have never died on this boss fight in my entire life, and now I start dying? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with this? Hold on. That is infuriating. There is something wrong with that Texas emblem. Yo. I've mentioned this before in one of my episodes, but the targeting system in this game is absolute garbage. Why is the targeting system so much worse in the remake? Oh my god, I missed. It's fine, the acid doesn't actually hurt you in this version. Yo, like, are you serious? The targeting system is so bad. Bro, never in my life did I think I was going to rage on this boss, but here I am. Like, why?
Woo-hoo! That's hotter than a June bug in July.
It's time to roll out some robot punishment.
Fun guy, SpongeBob and Squidward out, and now Patrick starts breathing his ice breath. Man, put in some mint finally. Okay. I'm still a bit upset about what happened there. I should not have died at all during these sections. But now we need the Bubble Bowl. Bubble Bowl his backside. And this boss is pretty much over. There's nothing new left for the phases. We go through the same thing. It's probably better for us to like stick on that center platform, the center non-conveyor platform. But, let's see here. I really cannot die anymore.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants. I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
Alright. I'm not eager, right? I'm not
Bubble
happy.
Buddy, I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positive-alutely, SpongeBob!
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
Alright, so this is called the missile. I almost said sponge missile, but I think it's actually just like bubble missile or bubble rocket. So, as of now, SpongeBob is the only character that can break stone tikis. He's the only character in the game who actually breaks stone tikis, aside from Patrick when he throws thunder tikis at the stone tikis. It's a really nice power-up, and I really do like this power-up. Freaking, and as of now, we're actually able to go back through all the other stages to obtain the last of the socks and golden spatulas. So I will do that this episode, but right now...
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them hoodlum robots of yours. They've booted me out! And worse, they've got all me beautiful shiny objects!
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
Alright. So this is just like Sandy's Tree Dome.
I feel like I should be working.
A one-time robot gauntlet. Now let's go.
Cha-ching!
We'll use that to my advantage. Where's the...
I love opening presents.
Yep, it's defending it. What?
You just met the Sponginator.
Alright, so now that those guys are done, I want to test something. 'Cause I think I did something when I was trying to replay back to this spot. Alright, hold on. If he would stop... Is he bugged? That is a terrible enemy placement. Well, never mind then. I guess I'll check out later. But I believe that I can actually... Oh, we're done. I believe we can actually, like... push the, or knock the rockets back at the, chucks. I didn't point out Patrick outside of, Sandy's Dream Dome, but we got this mime here who's, miming it out. Miming go... Okay, I'm gonna stop. So, just like Squidward's house, we want to break everything inside the Krusty Krab. Smack the crash register as well. Alright, I think you do get that sock after you break everything, so I don't think the crash register is the only thing you need to smack.
Another find for Patrick.
But 59 socks, we are almost done with all the socks that we have to collect. We've almost collected all the socks.
Phew! You had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course. Here, take this as your reward.
God, I hate... I'm sorry, like... The dude's probably like a really good voice actor and like other for other characters, but I just don't like this. I just don't like this Mr. Krabs at all. I don't want it to sound like I'm attacking this one guy they had to use for Mr. Krabs, but whatever.
Coming at ya!
We use the bubble rocket
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push,
to hit
push,
these
push,
buttons.
push.
And now we have access to the top of the chum bucket to get this golden spatula. And now that. I think I need this spring again. Boing. And here is our last underpants upgrade.
6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge. I feel like a new sponge.
Alright, so first up in Jellyfish Fields, we want to take this
Sure gotta carry
freeze
a lot
fruit
of
and
stuff
get that
around.
sock all the way out in the middle of Jellyfish Lake. Well, I'm guessing this is a lake.
Another one.
As we approach this next sock right here, I should mention that I'm not really too worried about collecting shiny objects right now because I do have
Just met the
a
sponge
file
in
that was meant for the last episode where I've already grinded out all the shiny objects I need to get the rest of the golden spatulas and the thing that requires 40,000 shiny objects. I'm sorry, SpongeBob, that wasn't. I hate it. You know what? No, bring back the bowling ball. The bowling. Never mind. Why is? I don't. It would have been so much cooler if I got a
Patrick
strike.
needs a new laundry.
This game does not want to support me right now. So, a stuff that I was actually able to get on my first playthrough of this area that I totally forgot about is the sock right up to the top of this
Boy, Patrick will
area.
be glad to have this back.
Back up here, if you remember, there was this switch that we couldn't really do much with. But now that we got the cruise bubble, I think that's actually what it's called, the cruise bubble. We can now... The explosion radius on that bubble, on this bubble is terrible now. It needs an impact to explode or will not hit. That's so bad. Why did they honestly just nerfed this. They actually just nerfed the cruise bubble. The bubble that makes you overpowered in
Say
this
hello
game.
to my little bubble friend.
I swear to you, the explosion radius was much bigger in the other game. But
Another find for Patrick.
there's the last sock in Jellyfish Fields. We have now collected everything in Jellyfish Fields. Now we're moving on to downtown Bikini Bottom. So,
I feel
first
like
thing I
a
want to
new
say
sponge.
about this is that I don't remember where the two
SpongeBob,
socks
to
are
Mission
at in
Control,
this
the
area.
launch is a go.
But you can use the cruise bubble to activate the golden spatula. And I believe if you... Ooh. I believe you can cheese this section with SpongeBob. I give up on the cruise bubble just because I'm wasting time. 60 golden spatulas. And now we can go over here. We can go ahead and get this sock. Now, I don't remember where the last sock is in this area.
Awful sporting of someone to make the buttons big and red like.
There it is. I left it on this.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Alright, I think I didn't really recognize. But now, downtown Bikini Bottom is all done. So I know I didn't really need to go back to Blue Lagoon, but I kind of wanted to check this out, because I don't even know what this does.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Oh, so this is literally just ski ball, and it gives you shiny objects as a reward. Okay, that's really easy. Look at this. Oh, they not allowed. All right, so that's pretty much it for this episode of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the next episode, we'll be doing something different, like going to a world that requires golden spatulas instead of a world that doesn't. Also, I actually need to check on this too, just because I want to put this out there.
May I help you?
40,000 shiny objects to enter the theater. This requires tons of grinding. So, I'm just want to say that I'm glad that this game has multiple files. I am appreciative of that, just because I would have been here for hours again, grinding up shiny objects. My favorite grinding spot has not even shown up yet, so we're going to get to that one really soon. But in the next episode, we're going to be moving on to Kelp Forest. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode of SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, my gamers.